50 years ago, the Children's Attention Home opened its doors to children in need of a safe, loving home. But it all began with seeing the need.
Judge Hugh Semrell in the family court said, "We are tired of our children coming through the courts and not having a place for them to stay."
One of the main things that really got Jim and Bob started was 2 cases of children in Rock Hill. One of them was this boy that walked the streets. The policeman would let him sleep in one of the jails, the cells, at the jailhouse. They sort of took him in. And then the other one was this woman who was arrested for some reason, had small children, and there was nobody to live with. The children were locked up in the cell with their mother in the jail because they had nowhere else to put them.
Pastors Jim Freeman and Bob Porterfield, along with Reverend Gene Norris, spearheaded the idea to bring an emergency shelter for children to York County.
They had to find a sponsor, and that was the Rock Hill Christian Ministers organization.
Everything they needed was based on these donations and contributions. But the churches were just wonderful. This is where the money came in that they needed.
The group decided to name the shelter the Children's Attention Home, emphasizing the word attention. They wanted to let people know that they were caring for children who had done nothing wrong and just needed someone to take care of them.
Finding a home was very important to getting the first initial start.
Incorporated on September 3rd, 1970, the home opened on November 1st, serving up to 9 children from birth to 18 years old. 16 years later, after over a dozen children were turned away because beds were full, they searched for a bigger house. In 1986, a house able to serve 12 children was purchased, but the house was in desperate need of repairs and renovations before they could make the move.
They started to repair and reconstruct the interior of the home. There's just no ending to how God has led other individuals and organizations to come into that work.
The home was finally able to relocate in August 1988, thanks to the tireless efforts of so many in the community and the tenacity of Bob Porterfield. In 2001, the home again faced challenges as the need increased. After turning away 146 children in just 1 year, a plan for a campus was developed. After 2 years of fundraising, they broke ground on the first 2 cottages, Morris Cottage and Porterfield Cottage.
I don't think they ever dreamed that it would be that big, that it would get to that point. And it's wonderful.
In 2006, Freeman Cottage was built and youth up to age 21 were able to stay at the home. With the 3rd cottage, 42 children could be served at one time. The home continued to grow, and in 2017, the home opened beds for homeless youth in the community through the Crossroads program. In November of that year, after a 1.5 years of hard work and dedication, the home continued to raise the bar by becoming nationally accredited.
I really am so proud of the Children's Attention Home and Bob, my husband Bob Porterfield's influence and activity in it.
I would like to say how proud I am to have been the wife of one of the founders, but to be the mother of 2 who have helped and still continue to help there, and how proud their daddy would be.
Despite all of the changes that we've seen over the years, our mission remains the same. Every child deserves a safe and nurturing home, and we are here to make sure that they get it. That's why the Children's Attention Home began in 1970, and that's why we continue today.